MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rays come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Mike Minor will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now with the plate is Randy Arozarena. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Randy Arozarena is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Now 2-1.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
That brings up Wander Franco as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. So far this year against Southpaws, Franco is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Just underway here in Kansas City. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Soler finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Yanni Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Brosseau has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
With Merrifield next to bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Merrifield, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that misses 2-2. Now the pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. George Brett is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Once again, a 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, George Brett. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0.
Nope, that's bad.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Brett at second. Perez at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-0 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk-in.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
In is Jorge Soler. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2. Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 down, runners at first and second. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Royals out in front 2-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Rays put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Michael Brasso trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. So there on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay
27.
Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi.
Nope,
As
that's
the
a ball.
first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Johnny Damon. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 5. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the Rays are in the hit column.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Margot on at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and one. The 3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Kluka. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. From the stretch. He swings and grounds it to short. Mondesi scoops it up. There's Merrifield to Santana to get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rays strand just the 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To short, hit hard. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe Brett.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He pulls this one into right. Brosseau is there, 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And up steps Salvador Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. KC down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Ball. 2-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
As a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Longoria is off at first with 2 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This is skied into short left center. Benintendi coming up. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here is Andrew Benintendi.
Leading up for the Royals, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And now the first pitch.
Aye.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Jorge Soler.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Soler enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rays.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Brasso. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Santana is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Manuel Margot, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Two and two.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
The 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Andrew Kittredge takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Here's the 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
With Merrifield next to him, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Next up is George Brett. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-1 home. Popped up. Longoria is there for it. And that's the third out. Royals settle for just the one. Digging in will be Sean Kluka. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's
Some
ball.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
No,
And that's
down.
ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
To the plate now, Randy Arozarena. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Next to hit, Wander Franco. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. And she'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Well,
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Too high. Ball.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So stepping in is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. KC down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Greg Hollander will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 35, Greg Hollander.
Now to bat, Brandon Lau. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And now the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Mike Zunino, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 3-0. Colin McHugh will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. McHugh hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Josh DeMont will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
And now, Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Manuel Margot.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the next at bat will be Kevin Kiermaier. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now is Sean Kluka. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the pitch.
Nope, outside. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full
3-2.
count now. 3-2. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Randy Arozarena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Count
It
1-0.
looked like the fastball got away from him there. This one's down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still down 3-0. Jeffrey Springs is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, he'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Johnny.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
All 1's the count.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. The Rays entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The next 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Brosseau is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The batter, number 50. Second baseman, Whit.
So now into the box is Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering. And that's in there for strike one. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
One out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
George Brett is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Merrifield, base runner at first with 1 out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due up next is Salvador Perez. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
1 strike.
Grounded to third. There's 1 out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they lead it 3-0. Kyle Zimmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Wander Franco. He doubled his last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Zimmer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Santana. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 3,
next, it'll be Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a
that
ball.
misses. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Minor takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Yanni Chirinos was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kyle Zimmer wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.